Ready up, boys. And remember, this is you can't use any speed set like any Azurite on this farm. Too low level. So you might as well put on high level gear if you have it instead of the Azurite pieces. Another thing is we loot every 20 minutes. Because we only care about the blue items, obviously. So it's pointless to constantly loot. Don't have other gear with me? It's no biggie. No biggie. Pretty good. What about you? Same, dude. No complaints. Thank you. Good morning, student and people. Shioba, what's up, man? Yeah, those two are bugged. Boom, 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 boom. You should one hit with Star Surge, by the way. Make sure to use that frequently. Gotta hyper spawn the shit out of these guys. But yeah, those dudes are annoying. Being bugged. We have a lot of people slacking up here. Important to get those guys down as well with the marks. Student, did you know that there's another add-on similar to Lootapracer that also has a challenge mode integrated? Yeah. I just like the simplicity and the UI of Lootapracer. Yo, Meller, can you like focus on the southern part of the location? And I focus on the like up north on the hill right here, and everyone else just roams. Yeah, because I feel like we're not doing a good enough job keeping these guys down. Here, Southern. I mean, like down on purple, like just like purple to green to orange, like just run back and forth at the southern area. But those two bugged mobs, that was annoying. We could use one guy focusing a bit to the west as well. We'll make billions though. We're fine. Wait, Burgers, you looted, man. What are you doing? Illegal. Good morning, everyone. How long is the stream today? What's up, buddy? I don't have a specific time. Sitting here investing in crafting recipes, watching all my gold disappear. Luckily, you have almost unlimited gold, though, so you're fine. I've been struggling recently, so little sales, around 300k a week now. Rookie numbers, man. You gotta pump those numbers up, Muton. Weren't you gonna sell on multiple realms? Get going. Still 10 minutes until we loot. Keep on killing. Next expansion, we can one-hit these dudes with Sunfire. That's gonna be nice. Well, hopefully. Are we roaming or sticking to our spots? Well, it doesn't matter too much. Like me and Meller are doing north and south, and we just need one guy to focus a bit like west. Well, looks like you are doing that, Masco. The other two can just roam. Like middle-ish, I guess, so they can tag both south and north. Can you invite to Lack? There we go. So many dead bodies everywhere. It's carnage. Yeah, it looks really sick. You see all these dead elementals. And it's especially sick to think about that the reason why there's so many bodies is because they have a loot on them. Like the blue rousing, so they won't despawn. There's millions of gold on the ground. Billions. Looting in 7 minutes. Imagine trying to loot all that at once. That would be nice. Should be like a fucking magnet to loot. Now, it's very frustrating to loot these guys actually, because if you pay attention to the bodies, it's very hard to tell if they have a loot on them, if you've looted them or not, because they don't have the glow. They don't glow up a lot. So it's extremely frustrating to loot them. You don't know if you've missed some piles of loot. But the visual loot effect is really bad on these. How long will bodies with loot on the ground stay? Well, if they drop a blue item or an epic item, they will lay on the ground for half an hour. If they don't drop any blue or epic items, they will despawn after like 3.5 minutes. My frames drop every single time there's this many dead elementals. You farm the fire notes? Awaken fire, yeah, or rousing fire. Those make good gold? Yeah, it's a good farm. It's been quite popular. Like the price went down after I made a video on it a couple of weeks ago. But it's still decent. Let me see, I need to use a new toy. There we go. Looting in 3.5 minutes. Respawn takes long. Yeah, it's not helping that we got those 2 bugged mobs. Two and a half minutes until loot. Oh boy, oh boy. Yo, yo, groups. What's good, dude? One and a half minutes. Number 2 in the lock. I'm smashing it. We haven't looted yet, man. You just wait. Give us a minute, and then we loot, and we're gonna be dominating all the competition. Boom, boom. 40 seconds. Boom. 15 seconds. Now, guys, everyone in the group, please, you gotta remember where you start to loot. Because I'm gonna be killing mobs as I'm looting. So you can loot into an infinity. Like newly killed mobs as well, which is pointless. So pay close to which pack you've already looted. So you don't loot it twice. That's no bueno. But it is very tough. I'm not saying it's easy, but try to. Why is it BOP now? Yeah, all items from Emerald Dream is BOP and Sarlacc Caverns. Stupid. They still count on lack those BOE items. So we're getting like stupid value. There goes my podium fish. Yeah, you're fucked now. It's impossible to beat us at this. Well, not impossible, but very tough. Okay, back to killing, guys. Yeah, you could also just chill together with me or with Mel, or like either take north or south. Because Matsuko can easily handle the mobs on his side. RFD on a Bangoro. Come. Give me more mobs. I run in a circle. Typical Swedish people. Running in a circle like a headless chicken. Gotta do the Norwegian cow call. I'll leave that up to you, man. Let the professionals deal with that. We'll see if we get the average amount of awakens. If we don't, we're not going to blame the two bugged mobs. We're blaming Melder. That only seems fair. And Burgess, obviously, for doing his Swedish tactics. So the alchemy or something for more enchanting. Enchanting, you get pretty much, well, you get 40% more. 1% per point, a total of 40 points. I remember seeing a Naxxramas dented Raiders item spreadsheet in the Discord, but I cannot find it anymore. On VIP Discord? I don't think it's something that's pinned. I know which one you were talking about. But I don't think it's pinned anywhere. It's something that was linked once, but I don't think it got pinned. $10K or something now? Nah, even with that average, you should get like, what, 26, 27, Miller? You're doing great. You're doing so good, man. I believe in you. Finally had a big Sarlacc sale. Yeah, we don't feel sorry for you, man. You have so much gold. We're talking billions with a B, not millions. So, you're all good. Like, when you go out farming, you just do it to see what the poor people's days are like. Well, like, I wonder if I should join a farm to see what the poor people are up to right now. The commoners, yeah, the peasants. Looting an 8.5. That's gonna be your loot, Miller. You should really set it up though for the future, man. It takes you like no time at all. Just fly around and pick up the free knowledge points and get yourself enough knowledge points. You don't even need you don't even need to have enchanting on the tune. You can just pick it up for this farm. You don't have to level it for the knowledge points to function. You can be level 1 and still have knowledge points active. It's going to be interesting with knowledge point reset the next patch. That's going to be interesting. On the PTR right now, it looks like you can only do it once per character. Which would make sense. It either has to be like a one-time thing or like a big penalty for respecking knowledge points. Otherwise, people would abuse it. So what would you recommend to do as solo skinning right now? Heavy Scorpid was only right above 20k an hour. I'm not sure if there is any POG ones at the moment. It's actually something that I've seen with many streamers, and one of the reasons why I stuck around on this channel. So many streamers think they're above their viewers and look down on them, while you are down there with us. Down in the shitters. Fucking hell. At the bottom of the food chain. Getting mocked by people like Miller and Vimy with their trillions of gold. Looting in 5.5-ish. Imagine if these items were actually BOE now. Then we would constantly loot, obviously, to get the green items. But it's pointless now. Like some of the items, like this cloak, is a unique appearance. A lot of them aren't unique appearance, but there's a couple of them that are. Would be billionaires? We would. Just like Miller. I should have 2 of the 70 gear from lockboxes. Ah, yeah. Does it even sell? Yeah, some of it does. Three minutes until loot. It was too frustrating killing while looting. I'm just gonna loot now. Bum 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 bum. Two minutes. You also need to take into factory server price different on different server. Not for materials though, like skinning. Every realm is the same price as it goes in the regional auction house. So luckily for that, he doesn't. Back in the good old days, you would. That was a lot of fun. Those, like, I truly believe that the for the average gold farmer, regional auction house on materials is a very bad thing. Like, you instantly lost like 25 steady solo material farms that used to be good on a lot of realms that will now never be good. But for the game as a whole, it was definitely a good thing. Most people aren't into gold making. And they have access to every single material in the game at a reasonable price. What we need is a real money auction house. Yeah, Diablo 3 style. Perfect for crafters. Yeah, like for people like me, I'm able to always buy all the materials I need to craft my transmog at a good price. Oh shit, we're looting now. Yeah, that's right. Loot, 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 loot. Boys, 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 loot. This is the shittiest farm in the game to loot that. Holy fuck. This is so bad. Come on. Come on, loot, loot, loot. Farming BOEs to sell in the auction house? No, the items we're picking up are actually not BOEs. They used to be BOEs, but then they were made into BOPs. So they don't actually have any value. We're farming for the material, Awakened Fire or Rousing Fire. It's a steady gold farm. We're doing steady gold farms only right now. We're doing like this noob to millionaire challenge. Making them like helping my viewers make 1 million gold by doing steady farms. Why did they make him BOP? It's almost guaranteed that they didn't do it on purpose. What they did is, in the pre-patch, they increased the item level of the items, which made them BOP. There's absolutely no reason to go in and make them BOP. So I just think it was a typical case of Blizzard spaghetti coding. It doesn't make sense. In all the other expansions we've had before Dragonflight, they haven't made the items BOP. Look at Shadowlands, Seraph Mortis. Those items are still BOE. Nasciatar in BF8. Items are still BOE. Nah, groups. We'll see. Maybe we gotta do something like flash frozen meat or some shit. We'll see though, we'll see. Is it an item will go up at the end of Shadowlands and pre-patch? Don't remember items not being BOE? No, they weren't. Like, they were still BOE. Even to this day, yeah. So it's, I don't think it's something they did on purpose. Doesn't make sense. Like, it's never been done before. I doubt it's something that Blizzard would really care about, though. Like, I doubt they will go back and make him BOE. You never know. All it takes is like one dev to look at a forum post or some bullshit. Should be an EC fix. Problem is that they don't have one dev. Besides from DD. Well, DD doesn't give a fuck. You have to bribe him, give him gold. Yeah, but DD sleeps until 11 a.m. Yeah. There's not a lot of time left of the workday, man. Like, DD wakes up and he walks directly into lunch. And at Blizzard, they have at least 2 hours of lunch. Siren Isle, a really uninspired copy-paste patch. I'm usually very positive towards new content added by Blizzard, but I find it very hard to be positive about Siren Isle. Monchi must work for Blizzard as well. After lunch, she's busy sending out Mountain Dew codes. That's true. Shit. I wonder when Blizzard is going to do like an EU promotion that the NA can't access. I guess it's easier for Blizzard to make a deal with a company in NA. But there's more people playing EU than NA, so they should do it with Coca-Cola. Buy Coca-Cola, get WoW codes, shit. Nobody in the world would have as many codes as me. Life coach? Students should be sponsored by Coca-Cola? I agree. Codes only on the sugar Coca-Cola, so you have to pay extra. No, that would be rude. No, 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 no. It's funny though, because a lot of the times in Norway, it like sugar-free Coca-Cola costs more money than a regular Coca-Cola with sugar in it. I find it really difficult to believe that these greens actually sell for 10% of that price. Yeah, like Mefra says, they don't. These items are now BOP. Blizzard fucked them up, so they don't. The reason why they have such a high value is because they're no longer obtainable as tradable pieces. So there's like only a couple of them left in the game that are BOE. Do you need something specific for the frozen meat? No, you don't need jack shit. Everyone can just walk into that farm and do it. What farm are we doing next? We might do frozen meat. We'll see though, we'll see. Gotta log my material tune and take a look. I'm still selling those daily thanks to your investing video about Sarlacc and DF items in general. Good sales for the 20k each, usually, and bought them all for 50 gold each. Yeah, not enough people listened to that video. Like, when I made that video on it, prices didn't move. And then I made, like, a post about it in the VIP Discord under investments. And finally, like, those people listened. Those people invested and made a fuck ton of gold. But the average Joe, they didn't listen. Besides from you. You obviously did. Good for you. I should be VIP. Yes, I said. What's up? How's life in South Africa? We should probably loot when there's like 2 minutes left on the lack. It's a bit slower to loot this one. What up, nerd boy? It's hot as fuck here. Just got in from swimming. Not jealous at all. It's nice and warm in my basement as well. Bum bum bada bum. Good afternoon, old Garandor. Good to see you, buddy. What's up, dude? How's your day? What the fuck am I hearing? What do you mean? Been a busy morning, too much rain, half of my storage room is underwater. Oof. That's not good at all. That sucks. Hope we can get that sorted out. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Student loves a proper flooding, I hear. Even wrote a Discord about how much he loves to flood a room. Yeah, I fucking like water in general. Hate it. Unless it's in a swimming pool. Win place. Appreciate the follow, man. Welcome in, my dude. Looting in 4 minutes. The last loot. Student, is the Dark Whelpling Horde only? No. Uh-uh. Like, I don't play Horde, so thankfully it isn't. I used to hate farming the Black Tabby Cat back in the days because the best location for Black Tabby Cat was a Horde only spot where you would kill like these Alliance Stormpike dwarves with the tanks in Hillsbrad. That sucked. Luckily, we got a better spot now with the Nulls. If it's not Horde only, it's bugged. Are you sure you're talking about the Dark Whelpling and not referring to the Bronze Whelpling in Blasted Lands? I've never heard about that being bugged ever. Gigla, what's up, dude? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, bronze. Yeah, you gotta talk to Sidormi all the way up north in the zone and face back. We'll face to a different face. That's why you can't see the mobs. That one is an alliance only farm, not a horde only. Alliance only. But you gotta talk to Sidormi to get on the right face. Otherwise, you're not gonna see the Iron March horde. Looting in 1.5 minutes. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I don't get Cobra scales from those snakes in Nagran. I think I know the issue. You haven't gone to Shatrats and learned Burning Crusade skinning. You can still skin the mobs, but you're not going to get Cobra scales unless you learn Burning Crusade skinning on your tune. Common mistake. A lot of people mess that up with mining as well. They go and mine in TBC for, like, let's say Corium, but they're not actually getting like full Corium because they haven't learned TBC mining. Yeah, that's it. Great. It's an easy thing to fix. Looting in 20 seconds. You had the same mistake with Corium. Yeah, also very common. Alright, boys, loot now. Everybody, loot, loot, loot. Let me see. Where is my loot? There we have a loot. God, this is frustrating. That's another loot. Sunday streaming? Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. So I had to stream today instead. There we go. Did I get all of them? I think so. GG, boys. Student, what was your favorite expansion for Golemic and where you enjoyed it the most? BFA. Yeah, without a doubt. Like, BFA had so much element of RNG. First of all, skinning, mining, and herbalism was a lot of fun in BFA. It was beautiful. And most, like, open world farming had mounts in different zones, which is obviously a lot of fun. And then it also had epics, epic BOEs, and the epic BOEs could roll with a socket. They could Warforge. There was so many elements of RNG. It was an absolute banger, man. So much fun. So yeah, nothing comes close to BFA. Legion was a good expansion as a whole. Like, Legion was the best expansion for gathering professions because it was actually fun, right? Picking up a flower and you could get like a fox spawning and dropping flowers. Like, it was fun to do gathering in Legion. And Legion also had plenty of good solo farms to do. It was a good expansion. It was, yeah, Legion was great. I've liked every expansion though, by all means. But the expansions I've liked the least have for gold making has been Dragonflight and War Within. Happens to be the last two expansions, and that's not because I'm getting tired of the game. It's because there hasn't been any good RNG based farms to do in the current content. That sucks. But luckily, we have so many old expansions to gold farm in now, so it doesn't really matter. I blame the bots. I mean, it's a combination of the regional auction house and the new crafting system. If we never got the new crafting system, they would have added BOE world drops. Now they don't add BOE world drops like epics because they want people to use their new fancy crafting system. From what I heard, there was a lot of gold in WoD. Yeah, WoD with Garrison was insane. Like mission table and Garrison daily chores. It was really good for gold. It was the only thing you had to do was level outs, and put them in the Garrison. It was a boring way of making gold. Like, that's part of it. There was still plenty of other ways to make gold in the expansion, but that was very good. I wish they would add the mounts back to zone. I think every new expansion should have one zone specific mount. Like, nobody would complain. How much gold do you think you made off Garrison? I have no clue. Not as much as you'd think. It was a different time. Gold had more value. I mean, like, gold cap was 1,000,000 gold instead of 10. Forgot to send these last time. Let me see. Time to do next farm. Hey, how's your day going? Day's going good so far, man. Thanks for asking. What about you? See student mats. They should have made the material one from Isle of Dorn, the 10 shards, rare, sellable on the auction house. 1000%. Should have been like Alani is now. Either the shards should be tradable or the mount itself, like Alani. Boom. Let's see. Most of this stuff has sold. What was that one bugged out? Hmm. Let me see. So that was the price is really bad right now compared to what it has been on these. but 48.6 plus this, and then the raw gold. It's still like 50,000 gold per hour. We had 2 bugged out mobs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it matters.